What is up, guys, and welcome back into the channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping in. Today we are in the shop. As you can tell behind me, we have my brother's 2004.5 Duramax LLY. He's had this truck for probably 2 or 3 years now. Bought it with like 98,000 miles. I believe there's 150 or so on there now. And we've slowly been doing different modifications here and there. Well, today we're going to be talking about 2 more, probably pretty important ones. Well, at least one is one. I mean, we're gonna see what happens. But the mods he has done to this thing so far is EGR delete, EFI live. He's got the monitor in here. I believe that's the Edge Insight 2. I am not 100% sure. And then he's got a 5-inch exhaust, which I can show you here real quick. Sorry about that wind noise. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. 5-inch exhaust right there to a 7-inch tip. I believe that's a 7-inch tip. But we've been slowly working on this thing here and there. He's got aftermarket wheels, got them Toyo open countries on there. When he got this truck, I had the accordion style mirror. Obviously we changed over to the correct, better looking era of tow mirror in that time period. And then we've slowly just been doing different stuff to it. But like I said, today we're going to be talking about 2 more mods. One's pretty important on these trucks, guys say, and the other one, I mean, it's a decent mod. But coming from me and this being my first ever anybody in my family having a Duramax, I've always loved GM. My first vehicle I wanted to be a Duramax, but they're just so expensive. They hold their value really well. And I didn't feel like dropping $20,000 on my first vehicle. I didn't want my dad to buy it. I wanted to buy it myself. That's why I bought a 2001 Chevy 1500 with the 4.3 V6. Sold it, upgraded to my 98. My dream truck is one of these, just a single cab long bed version, and kind of build it into like a race truck and stuff like that. But I love these trucks. I love the looks of them. I don't think you can go wrong with the cat eyes. As old as these trucks are, they still have like a modern feel to it. Some guys might disagree, but as far as the Duramax with the Allison, the LLY and the LBZ, I think are probably one of the most sought after Duramax engines. Some guys, like I said, agree, some guys disagree, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna kind of talk about these mods, probably compare them. We're gonna do some sound clips, see if they change it or anything. But we're gonna go ahead and get those sound clips, and then we'll eventually reveal what those mods are. So stay tuned, guys. Well, there we go, guys. I got the sound clips. They'll be in the end of the video, so I can kind of compare them and you guys can listen too. But it was my brother's birthday, July 17th, and we decided to pick these parts up for him. He was talking about getting windows tinted and stuff, but I figured let's give him a little bit more upgrade and hopefully more power out of the truck. But what we're going to be talking about today is we have the billet 11 blade wheel, and then the new turbo mouthpiece. At least this upgrade here is one that guys say you definitely need to do on the LLYs, just because the mouthpiece is pinched. Obviously I'm going to do, this really won't be an install video, but I'm going to kind of compare both of them as we get there. I got the hood popped here. We just need to get everything taken apart now. And like I said, I'm going to kind of compare them. There's a lot of how-to videos out there on these. It's pretty simple. Just take the cover off and everything's pretty much just right there. But yeah, I don't really have any good place to set up the camera, and this truck does sit up a little bit higher, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And me being in there, I don't really want to knock over the camera or anything. But like I said, once I get both pieces pulled out, we'll compare them. And then hopefully from the sound clip, we'll be able to, I guess, really see if it changes the whistle or anything like that. And then we'll probably take it for a test drive and see if my brother can notice any more airflow and stuff like that. So sit tight, guys. I'm gonna get this stuff taken apart. Once I get them pulled, we'll compare them, and I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, well, we got the factory mouthpiece here, aftermarket here. Like I said, guys, this is a really bad 90-degree bend here. We're gonna end up rerouting the PCV valve because this one doesn't have it. but a lot of guys do that anyway. They'll end up running it down the passenger side fender well. I'm thinking about taking it underneath of like this wiring harness and then down this pipe here. But we didn't get the mouthpiece out just because of the time restraint we have. This is my brother's daily driver, and to do that, a lot of the guys were taking off the air compressor or air conditioner and the pulley and all that, and then pulling the Y bridge out and taking the cover off. I think it'd just be easier to disconnect the downpipe, pull the whole turbo itself out, because you have this pipe here, you have a lot less congestion on top of it. But I'm not sure. He might just see what a local shop will do. But we're gonna go ahead and get this new mouthpiece thrown in. I mean, you can tell the difference. This one doesn't have that awkward 90. The mouthpiece itself is much larger. I mean, I can cover my hand with that one, and that one, I mean, it's the size of my palm, versus that one, my whole hand can pretty much just swallow it. But if you look down in here, there's a lot of grime. Yeah, like look at that. That is from that PC Vive. That's why a lot of guys reroute it, because all that's going back in to the turbo and stuff like that, and it's just not healthy. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thrown back on and get that rerouted, and then pick you guys up to see if it sounds any different. Okay, gonna give you guys a little bit of an update. We got that PC Vive rerouted. Like I said, we tapped in up here. Well, a lot of guys run it that way. We decided to come underneath the air conditioning line here, over and then straight down, and then there was a hole right there in the fender liner, so I drilled another small one and then just zip tied it tight so it runs straight down. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Yeah, there you go. Straight down. Here, hold this real quick, Caleb. Like right in there. So it's gonna run straight down. If you can see my finger, it goes right here. So it's along that inner fender liner, so it should be fine down in there. We're gonna go ahead and crank it up, make sure we don't have any leaks, then we'll do a exhaust comparison to see if the turbo's a little bit louder or not, since that new mouthpiece is a lot larger than this one, and it should help out and not have a bunch of that gunk in there. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Yeah, look how much crap's built up in there. So hopefully that will be gone, and then if he can get that billet wheel installed, and then I think he was also talking about doing like a faster air dog system when he does that billet wheel, just all at one time. So we're gonna go ahead and crank this up, make sure we don't have any leaks, and then I'll get an exhaust clip for you guys, and then we'll kind of compare them.